Here's where you can buy perks to become a better driver both on and off the track. Any fee you negotiate over your base salary in the contract negotiation is cash you can spend on these perks.
Found your workstation then? Everything satisfactory? I'm Francisco, by the way. I head up R&D for the team. It's great to have the chance to finally speak with you. And I'm sure we'll be getting to know each other pretty well over the coming months. But for now, I'll let you get settled. Welcome aboard.
Hello and welcome back finally to the hustle and bustle of Formula One. The F1 2023 World Championship is about to get underway. We cannot wait to get started. Last season saw the biggest raft of regulation changes in years, and we're excited to see more of that wheel-to-wheel racing. The big question is though, can anyone challenge the dominance of Max Verstappen and Red Bull? Well, all the teams have been working so hard to get ahead in the development race, looking not only at their own car, but those of their competitors. Thousands of engineers working hard back at the factory. We come to the racetrack and we focus on the 20 drivers, a pinnacle of motorsport. But it's important to remember this is very much a team game. And watching that technical battle unfold throughout the year will be fascinating as everyone looks to get to grips with these new regulations. Meanwhile, the F1 World Tour features all the classic highlights. Monaco, Silverstone, Singapore. Great to see all those iconic tracks back, but also a few surprises. Qatar is back after a year away, and the inaugural Las Vegas Grand Prix. The glitz and glamour of Vegas, flat out down the world-famous strip. I know all the drivers have been so excited about this one ever since it was announced. Okay, that is enough from me. Let's get cracking with the action.
Okay, mate, we've done millions of miles in the simulator pre-season, but this is where we get the real data from the real car on the real racetrack. So as many miles as you can get done consistently over these sessions, the happier we're going to be.
I've just realised I had mute on. I'm going to have this camera mode on for F123. We'll do about 5 laps so I could just get used to the track. So obviously I do play on legendary mode on F123. I've got the difficulty on up really high. Obviously the only settings I do have on is the brake assist and the anti-lock brakes. I actually do like this camera angle. It's actually really suited. So far, we're doing alright. Obviously you've got to really focus on this game. You can't really take your eye off the ball because evading track limits. Yeah, I've got track limits on, so you will get caught up on invading track limits, and you will get the black and white flag shown to you if you do it too many times. But yeah, this is F123. This is the Bahrain Grand Prix qualifying and the race. Obviously I'm only doing practice 1. I'm not going really fussed with practice 2 and 3. I'm more focused on the qualifying and the race aspect of the game. And I've got things on really strict as well. The AI I've got up really difficult. And obviously for the session length, for the race I've got it set to medium. I'm not really fussed about doing the practice because I've played all the F1 games as before. And so far I'm really impressed. The cruise control, the grip of the car as well. And also I have this green length thing on because I find it's easier for me. Whoa. That you can really feel the back end of the car really going out on you. And it will go, the back end of the car will go out on you. You see there? The back end of the car will really slide. But I don't mind that because it gets real with the game, doesn't it? So yeah, so far I'm actually quite impressed with the graphics. Obviously, this is the Champions edition of the game I've got as well. yeah, you will get track limits come up a lot. If you do it more than once, it will exceed the track limits that you've got to try and keep the length of the car and you in, so that will pop up a lot, but I'm used to playing F1, so. And obviously I've got Sergio Perez as my teammate. This is going to be live content right throughout the new F1 season and on the F1 game. Also I'm with Oracle Red Bull Racing. I've got Sergio Perez, hashtag Checo Perez is my teammate. I've replaced Max Verstappen. Obviously my first choice was going to be with Red Bull. I might try and do every team, so I might do Red Bull, Ferrari, Mercedes, McLaren and go right through the whole list.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
And I hope you all like the camera angle I've got the car set at as well. Yeah. That's a terrible lap. Yeah, I'm not really having a good lap. See, look at the back end of the car complaining. You can really feel the grip of the tyres are going when the back end of the car keeps complaining. Yeah. Obviously I've got pit assist helping me as well, because obviously some assists I do prefer being on in the game, so it really helps me be a bit more beneficial, a bit more consistent. And you can tell the carcass and the surfacing of the tyres, I've got that on full max as well. See what I did there, full max. So obviously I'm going to try and jump into qualifying, because you don't really need to focus on the qualifying aspect of the car. So I'm going to try and get onto qualifying. So I'm going to script practice 2 and 3 because it doesn't really matter.
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review our top 3. Hamilton, Sainz and Charles Leclerc. And if today's practice is anything to go by, we're in for an...
Well, I did skip practice 2 and 3 because I don't really need to focus on the aspect of practicing on a F1 track when I've got the difference before. Right, this is qualifying now, so we really need to focus on this. Massive shout out to Wojak_RL in the chat. So I do not want to be starting last on this. But I have got the AI settings really difficult, so I'm hoping that's going to help me. I started plumb last. Bloody hell. That is a bit of a blow. Starting plumb last. Bloody hell.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin...
Perez is on pole. Bloody hell, I tell the AI, have I set it too high? I'm going to have to make it through the pack now. I'm going to have to make it through the back of the grid. That's really disappointing. That's really, really disappointing. I did not expect to finish 20th on qualifying. Bloody hell. That's disappointing. That's really, really frustrating as well. That's really gutting because I didn't expect to be... The experience I've had from previous F1 games, I thought I'd make it a bit more harder, a bit more difficult, up the AI, up the ante of the damage, the surface of the tyres, the corrosion, the red flags, the rules. I thought I would set everything up hoping it would all be fine, and so far, starting plumb last at the back of the grid, that is not a good start. Especially in a team like Red Bull that expect results, and it's just to be starting last.
This is not representative of your talent. We can do a lot better than this.
Oh, what?
Engine off.
Fuck's sake.
Okay,
The safety car might be deployed if there's an incident.
I just think I've really, really damaged my reputation already. And I can't really touch it. I'm really, really gutted because I'm gutted because I didn't expect it to be that difficult. We're going to have to restart this career over again. We're going to have to restart the career because this is just so disappointing. Like, I can't be finishing plumb last like that. That's just ridiculous. So, gonna have to delete it and then start again. Started, skip to F1 full season. I'm gonna have to look at the settings because I didn't expect it to be that difficult, and I'm gutted. Like, I thought the AI would be a lot more in favour of making it difficult, and it's just not. No, I don't mind the AI being difficult, but might have to take the car damage off because I have to turn the car damage off. I'm going to see if that's better. Just going to go through all the assists again. Also, I'm having the assist on because it benefits me. The difficulty I'll keep the same. Weekend structure I'll keep the same. Rules and flags will keep on. All that's fine. I'm not going to have the formation lap on because it just takes way too much time. Player. I want the AI so I can, you know, it can be... I'm really disappointed. I didn't expect it to be this difficult. Right.
First things first. Let's create your driver.
I'm absolutely gutted the way I've started. I'm really disappointed in myself. Really, really disappointed. Because I expected to actually do okay. And I haven't. I'm really gutted.
And now, let's focus on your driver's look. Great, that's everything we need.
I just can't believe we've had to restart everything all over again. Like, yeah, I know, yeah. I didn't expect it to be that difficult. I've turned the damage off. I've kept the AI what it is. Because that was just ridiculous. That car damage, it literally screwed me up the first corner and I was already out and I made a lot of spaces. So I'm really, really gutted the way we started. So I'm just going to get back going and see where we can go from here. But that's really disappointing. Not the start I wanted. I don't think anybody would have wanted me to start the way I just started the stream. But it can't be helped sometimes. F1 is what it is. Sometimes you have to just get on with it. Let's hope we can do better. I'm hoping we can do better because if the AI keeps making it difficult, we may have to reduce it. Can I do that mid-game? I don't know. I don't want to have to keep starting the career mode over and over again.
Welcome back finally to the hustle and bustle.
And the thing is, you can't skip this either.
2023 World Championship. We cannot wait to get started. The biggest raft of regulation changes in years. We're excited to see more of that wheel-to-wheel racing. The big question is, though, can anyone challenge the dominance of Max Verstappen and Red Bull? Well, all the teams have been working so hard to get ahead in the development race, looking not only at their own car, but those of their competitors. Thousands of come to the racetrack and we focus on the 20 drivers, at the pinnacle of motorsport, it's important to remember this is very much a team game. And watching that technical battle unfold throughout the year will be fascinating as everyone looks to get to grips with these new regulations. Meanwhile, the F1 World Tour features all the classic highlights. Monaco, Silverstone, Singapore. Great to see all those.
Right, Natalie Pittman, I want to get on with it. Like, can we just start now?
And the inaugural Las Vegas Grand Prix. The glitz and glamour of Vegas, flat out down the world-famous strip. I know all the drivers have been so excited about this one ever since it was announced. Okay, that is enough from me. Let's get cracking with the action.
I'm really disappointed in myself.
Okay, mate, we've done millions of miles in the simulator pre-season, but this is where we get the real data from the real car on the real racetrack. So as many miles as you can get done consistently over these sessions, the happier we're going to be.
It's time to remind us.
I just want to get on with qualifying because I know what to do on this track. I think I've got the experience to be doing better than bloody 20th. I can't believe I started at the back of the grid and I was setting some really, really good times. And I've got one shot qualifying on because it's just going to be a lot quicker. Dropping to 18th already. I'm plumb last again. Great.
With qualifying finished, it's time to
Bloody Ferrari have got a 1-2. For God's sake. They've got a 1-2 already. And the Red Bulls are nowhere near. Un-bloody believable. This is a bloody joke. What the hell's going on? I wanted the AI difficulty set because I wanted it to be a bit more challenging, a bit more exciting, a bit more thrilling. And I can't get anywhere near the top 10 after one Grand Prix. And I've played every other F1 game since the release of this one. This cost 90 quid to buy this game. And I'm looking at it now from a bigger point of view. What was the point? Because if this is what it's going to do, it's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. I'm going to have to come all the way back from 19th. And I'm going to have to make it through the pack somehow. And if the AI is that high, I might as well just reduce it to bloody 0. I'm going to have to make it through quickly. I'm going to have to make this through very, very quick. For fuck's sake.
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
You alright, Jacob? Yeah, I'm good. Absolutely nowhere near. Why have I got so much understeer at the back? Yeah, doing alright. Yeah, really good at the moment. Cheers, mate. Appreciate that.
Okay, DRS will be enabled for this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Alright, no worries, mate.
Use your overtake button for more power when it's pushed. Some information on De Vries. They've got some kind of mechanical problem.
I don't know at the moment. I don't know who's winning.
Gap to your teammate ahead is 8.9 seconds.
Yeah, I have, yeah. Yeah. Oh, how do I exceed track limits? I had burger and chips to see. I'm just trying to, you know, try and get on with this F1 game. What? Oh, God's sake. Oh, do you know what? I'm slightly getting annoyed with this game already. Like, it's my first episode in, and they're punishing me for I'm not even going off the track. Like, come on. Like, I'm completely new to F1 again. This is ridiculous. It's absolutely bloody ridiculous. Honestly. I'm finding this really difficult. Honestly, I am finding this game so difficult. I'm going to have to turn that right down. Because this is... Yeah, see you later, mate. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for popping by. Really appreciate it. I honestly... Only way I can actually enjoy myself on this game is to turn some of it bloody off. Because it's getting to the point that, like... That needs turning off.
First things first, let's create your driver.
I'm finding this really stressful. Like, I've never thought it'd be this difficult. Honestly, I honestly thought, having, some of the settings on would really benefit me, but it hasn't. Like, it's really frustrated me because I've not even done a full bloody race yet, and it's really, really annoying.
And now, let's focus on your driver's look.
90 quid for this game.
Great, that's everything we...
I do apologise for how much this is really confusing people, but I've got to that point that I've tried it 2 or 3 times and that I've had to basically do stuff again. It's really frustrating me that I bought a game that I really want to enjoy doing and I can't enjoy it. I'm finishing plumb last, I'm qualifying last, I'm actually really, really trying. I'm actually really, really trying as well. I would have thought this would have been a lot easier. I've got to that point now. I've got to that point where, do you know what? I just want to be able to enjoy the gameplay in it. And people say, well, you've turned all the stuff off.
Hey, I'm Chris, your primary advisor for all things R&D related. It's a pleasure.
All right, Chris.
You'll find your workstations.
What's your second name, Taryn?
You need to track the progress of your car. But if you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask.
Yes, all right.
Good luck.
It's really frustrating because I've had to,
Hello and welcome back finally to the hustle and bustle of Formula One. The F1 2023 World Championship is about to get underway. We cannot wait to get started. Last season saw the biggest raft of regulation changes in years. We're excited to see more of that wheel-to-wheel racing. The big question is though, can anyone challenge the dominance of Max Verstappen and Red Bull? Well, all the teams have been working so hard to get ahead in the development race, looking not only at their own car, but those of their competitors. Thousands of engineers working hard back at the factory. We come to the racetrack and we focus on the 20 drivers at the pinnacle of motorsport. But it's important to remember this is very much a team game. And watching that technical battle unfold throughout the year will be fascinating as everyone looks to get to grips with these new regulations. Meanwhile, the F1 World Tour features all the classic highlights. Monaco, Silverstone, Singapore. Great to see all those iconic tracks back, but also a few surprises. Qatar is back after a year away.
Yeah, you should got Qatar on here.
Las Vegas Grand Prix, the glitz and glamour of Vegas, flat out down the world-famous strip. I know all the drivers have been so excited about this one ever since it was announced. Okay, that is enough from me. Let's get cracking with the action.
I just don't know why the game's all of a sudden got really difficult. I honestly put all the settings on to make it a bit more entertaining.
Okay, mate, we've done millions of miles in the simulator pre-season, but this is where we get the real data from the real car on the real racetrack. So as many miles as you can get done consistently over these sessions, the happier we're going to be.
want to get on with qualifying.
And with the cars now over the line, let's...
I can't believe how stressful this has actually been. Let's go. This is the only way I'm going to be able to enjoy it. I think I should have gone with this in the first place.
Okay, good job, mate. Really, really well done. That was a fantastic drive. Really
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top three today. Alexander, Hamilton and Charles Leclerc. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
Let's go. Better. They can moan all they bloody want. At the end of the day, I'm doing it my way.
No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal, and it's make or break here at round one of this year's Formula One World Championship. Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36-mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities, and it could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Alexander lines up on pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Russell, Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Perez, Stroll, Norris, Ocon, Gasly, Oscar Piastri, Joe, Albon, Sonoda, Bottas, Magnussen, Hulkenberg, De Vries, and Logan Sargent. And now it's time to head down to the track. A new season then, a clean slate where anything could happen. Anthony Davidson is with me today as once again we get another year of Formula One underway.
We're into those tense few minutes before the first race then. Everyone's a little bit nervous about reliability. They haven't been running in the hot, turbulent wake of other cars in practice. They've not been pushing at 100% for long durations. Let's hope no one has to deal with any nasty surprises.
Okay, we celebrated pole position yesterday. That's history now.
Well, let's go. Five lights on. And it's lights out and away we go. Hamilton in second, Russell third, Leclerc fourth and Sainz fifth. It's been a good start in this Red Bull career mode. We finally got our settings where we wanted to be. We've made a few tweaks and now we're hoping now that, you know, the game is going to be a lot more enjoyable and hopefully we're going to start getting things a bit more right on this game now.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Could do with Sergio making a move here. Why I've gone with Red Bull is because Red Bull is my favourite Formula 1 team. And obviously Sergio Perez is my favourite F1 driver of all time ever, so I thought being partnered with Sergio to replace Max Verstappen would be a good idea, and that's what I've done, and I'm hoping, you know, on this F1 career mode it's going to be enjoyable. Obviously we've had to restart a few times and adjust the settings and everything. I've got a bloody helicopter flying above me. Who the fuck does he think he is? Harold the helicopter from Thomas? Seriously, don't fly above me when I'm trying to, you know. I like this camera angle I'm now driving at. Sometimes I used to have the car in front so everyone could see where the car is. But I'm actually liking this camera angle. Obviously, I got one shot qualifying on. yeah, so far I do think this F1 game is pretty good. I think the graphics are really, really good. And obviously on my mirrors I can see the track and the other drivers behind me, so I've got that in my mirrors actually on the car, which also I'm hoping, you know, gives me a good advantage as well to all the other people behind me. So far we've done like 4 laps out of 20, and this is the Bahrain International Circuit, the first race in the new F1 season. Obviously it seems a quite tight fight between the Ferraris and the Mercedes at the moment, which is a bit worrying considering that I've gone to Red Bull and like Perez is nowhere near. And yeah, please subscribe if you're new, if you want to see more F1 content. Whoa. I do like the sustainable grip, so I have got like the fuel mode on high. I've got like the tyre surfacing deteriorate setting on as well. Done 6 laps out of 20 and it's still Leclerc behind, Hamilton 3rd, George Russell 4th and Sainz 5th. I'm guessing Perez is fallen way back.
You're in first position, front of the pack. That's Hamilton behind. Our gap behind is 31.1 seconds. Okay, they're on old salts. You've got 4 laps until you hit with the no tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Okay, so Russell's now down to 5th. Sainz and Leclerc have leapfrog George Russell, so I think we've got this comfortably in the bag, or I'm hoping we have, because obviously we have changed the settings a few times, but hopefully we've now got this right. Whoa. That is the back end of the car complaining. It's because the tyre grip is actually going.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 37.9 seconds.
Copy. So we will be pitting in a few laps time. We're going to be going on to the hard compound tyre. You can tell the back end of the car and the grip is so much better than F122. Might do a different team each season as well. done currently 9 laps out of 20. Now on lap number 10. Leclerc now in second, Russell in fourth, third Hamilton in fourth, Sainz currently in fifth. Done 10 laps out of 20. We are boxing this lap for the hard compound tyre. Obviously this is our Formula 1 23 live evening stream. Hope you're all enjoying it. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new to see more F1 content.
Gap to your teammate behind is 51.7 seconds. Sergio is in Bristol.
Right, so we have pitted now for the hard compound tyre, which have got an estimated life of 23 laps.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit, enforcing the penalty for dangerous driving across onto the track.
Shut up, bloody hell, the bloody helicopter flying above me. What children's series does he think he is from? Thomas the Tank Engine? Jesus, this helicopter's so off-putting. I do find with F123 that you definitely notice a difference in quality of the braking, like the control with the tyres is a lot more there, the graphics are more up to date as well, and if you get the Ultimate Edition you get 18,000 coins and you get a free Max Verstappen exclusive bundle when you buy the game as well. Got 7 laps to go now. Perez is now in the top 4. Could really do with Sergio getting in the top 3. It's a shame you can't actually be one of the drivers, which is a real shame. Perez is now down to 5th. Really done with a top 3 finish for the Red Bulls here. I mean, I'm hoping I'm not going to have to be carrying Checo for all this season. Bit of a wild corner. So far, 15 out of 20 laps. Five laps to go. Top 5 is me, Lewis Hamilton, Charles Leclerc, George Russell, Carlos Sainz. Perez looks like I'm going to have to carry him for the whole of this season. I think that was the Aston Martin that Lance Stroll then spinning around. Spinning around, get out of my way. Got 5 laps of fuel remaining with 5 laps to go, so we're doing alright. Whoa.
Leading the pack, that's P1. Leclerc is behind you. They're on old mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. 4 laps remaining.
Yuki Tsunoda's out already. I hate when the back end of the car starts complaining. Two laps remaining. Top 5 currently still unchanged. Got an overtake button on it, which is basically like push to pass that they have in IndyCar, which I find pretty cool. Bloody helicopter, seriously.
3 more laps. Final lap, push, push.
Shit's put down there. Yeah. Get in.
You've been great all weekend. To everyone back in the factory, on the pit wall, you've been amazing.
Get in. We've won our first race of the season with Red Bull. We've won the Bahrain Grand Prix. Get in. Driver of the day goes to Alex Albon. Bloody fool.
Tell me, Andy, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's
Get in.
lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Good start.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sports that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
The only thing about winning that race was, Perez only finished 5th. And I really need Perez to, start getting more top 3 finishes, because it can't just be me, winning all the races and getting all the points.
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. Alexander takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Well, after an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Well, you can't fault anything that Sergio Perez did out on the track today. He drove flawlessly, making him an easy pick.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. And Red Bull take over as championship leaders. And with that, we wrap up
Yeah,
another
what, by
weekend
3
of motorsport
points?
action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when...
Do you go to the press conferences after? Well, just we thought that you'd be able to get to do the press conferences. That's a bit frustrating. F1 fans are saying that the sport is entering its most exciting period in a decade. Would you agree? And so, what would you consider a key factor? Prior to race, how would you relax and prepare yourself for the challenge ahead? I put my headphones on, find out what I'm doing best to clear, investigate team. I think team, you have to, you've got a whole team behind you. Right, it says I've got bloody mail. Right, I'm going to leave it there for today. Hope you all enjoyed it. We'll be back more with F1 23 very, very soon on the channel. Enjoy the rest of your Friday evening. Stay safe, be nice, be kind to each other. And we'll be back over the weekend with more F1 23. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks for watching.